Last night was the biggest night in Hollywood. It was the Oscars, and yes, I don't know if you got to see it, but it got off to an amazing start. It was so beautiful. Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo performed songs from The Wizard of Oz. They performed songs from The Wiz and Wicked. Oh my gosh. Their voices were beautiful, but can I just say, Miss Cynthia Erivo, you sang your face off. You sang your face off. These two looked and sounded so good, but like they sounded better live than they sounded in the movie. And I don't know what happened with Cynthia, but she probably caused that earthquake in LA with that voice alone. She went and hit that last, I was like, what? Oh my goodness. It was so spectacular. Conan O'Brien, I loved him. He did a great job as a host. I love Conan. I love the mixture because Conan was silly, he was irreverent, and he was also like edgy and topical. So that's a hard one to master. But I said he understood the assignment. He understood the assignment. And Conan, he made, you know, it's hard when you make these jokes about celebrities because sometimes they're uptight, they don't laugh, but he made fun of the celebrities without being too mean. So, like when he showed old photos of some of the nominees. Take a look.
If you still won't get off the stage, I'm gonna play hardball. I'm gonna show one of your old headshots, okay? This means you, Guy Pearce. There you are. I loved you with Guns N' Roses. You're amazing. It means you, Zoe Saldaña. It's a nice headshot. And it means you, Timothy Chalamet.
Was a good joke. That was a great punchline to it. Oh my gosh. And I just was thinking, I know people were just like cringing. If he'd have put my old photo up, I would have walked right out. I'm telling you. But I loved it because Conan was also, he was so sweet and he was such a gracious host. He was so gracious, he left a snack box with water and pretzels under every seat. And it had a note saying, I hope you enjoy these complimentary snacks. I tried my best to include a gummy, but Disney said that was a hard pass. Have a great night, Conan. See, and I like, this is what you need because people get hungry at these things. I've only gone to one Oscars, award show when the movie I was in, Precious, was nominated, and I got to go to the Oscars. And let me tell you something, when you go to that event, it's a 4-hour event. You're hungry, you're in these tight dresses, your feet are hurting, you know, so it's like, it's so intense. So, you know, that is so needed. But I bet you most of the women didn't even eat it because the pretzels is carbs. I bet you. He should have put Mounjaro needles in the doggone boxes. Sponsored by Ozempic. I bet you they'd have tore into them. Oh my God, look at what Conan gave us. Click, click, click. But it was a really nice gesture, Conan, and you did a great job as a host, loved it. But interestingly enough, the big winner of the night was the movie Anora, which won 5 Oscars, including Best Picture. So in Anora, Sean Baker won Oscars for writing, directing, producing, and editing the movie. And he made history as the first person to win 4 Oscars from one movie in one night. So this is Anora, if you hadn't heard of it. It's a small independent movie. It only made about $40 million at the box office. And I gotta say, clap if you've heard of Anora. Yeah, a couple people. I had never heard of this movie. Anora won more Oscars than the amount of people that saw it. Like, I was like, where did Anora come from? I don't remember anybody from Anora, the movie, doing any press. Somebody on my staff was like, Aurora, what's Aurora? because I thought it was gonna be Wicked. That's all I saw in the press. You know, the whole press campaign was Wicked and I think Emilia Perez. But the movie was everywhere. And Wicked seemed like the only movie that came out last year that I saw. But I am told Anora is excellent, Norman Baker. It said Anora is excellent, so I'm gonna go see it. And somebody on my staff thought that it really was the best movie of the year. So apparently, whoever saw Anora, it's about a stripper prostitute who marries a Russian billionaire. You know, and I thought, and she got an Oscar. Hell, I played a hooker and won for the money. I played a hooker. Let me tell you something. Yes, I did. And another thing, I wore, and I chose to go natural. I said, no girdle on me. Not at all. I didn't do no stunt, no body double. I said, I want my real stomach out here. Do you think I got one nomination for playing a raw hooker? Not at all. They didn't even honor me with an adult video award. No AVNs, no nothing did I get. And that's Ryan Michelle Bathe right over there, who's married to Sterling K. Brown over there. She got to attend the Oscars. I didn't get an invite. I think the Oscars needs to give an honorary Oscar now that they subbed me a hooker award. When I did that role, I had high dreams of winning an Oscar too.
Yeah, and Hollywood loves a hooker. I don't know how you
I don't know.
It
Escaped me. Bill Clinton liked it. He told me he liked it. He did. Wrote me a note. One of his favorite daggone movies. Yep. So, and another thing, I don't know if I'll ever get invited to a Clinton function again, but that's it. So Zoe Saldaña had the night of her life at the Oscars. Zoe Saldaña won her first Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in Emilia Perez, and she absolutely deserved that win because she killed the role in it. But you know what it was? It was her speech that stole that show. I love the speech that Zoe gave. It was very emotional, and it was a speech about how proud she is to be a descendant of immigrants. Take a look.
My grandmother came to this country in 1961. I am a proud child of immigrant parents with dreams and dignity and hardworking hands. And I am the first American of Dominican origin to accept an Academy Award, and I know I will not be the last.
Ugh. I was screaming. This was so fantastic. I was so happy to see Zoe win after watching her for so long. Oh my God, I forgot. I was in a movie with Zoe Saldaña. Oh. It was with a boy from the '70s show.
Guess Who?
Guess Who?
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, Guess Who? So if you see Guess Who, I was in the movie with Zoe Saldaña. I was right there with her. So. And I remember Zoe, when she does it, her voice is very soft. So when we were doing the table read for the movie, everything was like this. And I went, I can't hear you, girl. You gotta, director, can you tell Zoe to speak up? But you know what? Took her all the way to the Oscars. Good for you, Zoe. I'm so excited for you. Well, and also during the Oscars, two queens joined forces and they graced the stage together. Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah Winfrey. Whoopi and Oprah came out. When I tell you, they got a standing ovation, and I gave them an ovation in my house. These two color purple icons deserved it. They look at that. Look at them together. They introduced a Quincy Jones tribute, and when I tell you these two look so good, I said, Oprah, go ahead in your tux dress. Her dress was by Dolce & Gabbana. And Whoopi looks so stunning. That dress looked like water. Christian Siriano, I don't even know, you did your thing. It was so much class on this stage. And Whoopi also reunited with her Ghost co-star, Demi Moore. So, I can't even help but think, I wonder if she told Demi, Molly, you in danger, girl, if she said that. But then Kieran Culkin, he won Best Supporting Actor for the movie A Real Pain. I love him because I watch him in Succession, and he won an Emmy for that. He's amazing. But his real prize might be coming in 9 months because last year Kieran won an Emmy for that show, Succession, and in his acceptance speech, he told his wife, Jazz, that he wanted 2 more kids. Okay, so cut to last night when he won the Oscar. He said there's more to the story. Take a look.
About a year ago, I was on a stage like this, and I very stupidly publicly said that I want a third kid from her because she said if I won the award, she would give me the kid. It turns out she said that because she didn't think I was gonna win. After the show, we're walking through a parking lot. She's holding Emmy. We're trying to find our car. Emily, you were there, so you're a witness. And she goes, "Oh God, I did say that. I guess I owe you a third kid." And I turned to her and I said, "Really, I want 4." And she turned to me. I swear to God, this happened. It was just over a year ago. She said, "I will give you 4 when you win an Oscar."
This is what I say to Kieran's wife, girl, you better be careful what you say, all right? You got 2 kids now you owe them 2 more, okay? And you ain't got a lot of time to do it because next award season is gonna be here before you know it. You better stop promising him more babies, okay? You're gonna be like the Baldwins. You keep promising him these babies, and you better start believing in him more, because you promising him these babies because you don't think he gonna win. Maybe start believing in your man. That's what I say. But you gotta think of something else to motivate him. Like, get him Super Bowl tickets or something. You talking about a baby girl, you gonna stay pregnant. As good as your man is, literally, he gonna keep you pregnant for all of these awards. You know how people have the awards like all on their shelf? She gonna have babies just sitting there. That's the Emmy, that's the Golden Globe baby.
We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time.